system here, but I'm definitely interested to see how it pans out. We'll see how it goes down. It looks like we are live now, ladies and gents. Astralis starting on the T side, NIP with one smoke and a kit. Remember, Draken is now standing in for Dennis.
So Glaive taking a peek, they're making some noise towards inner, and Rez is going to make himself some space towards T main. And he is peeking quite deep, and hello, he's spotted one. They will exchange greetings, and he will leave. Very politely, walking away. As though nothing had happened.
It's very quiet right now, isn't it? No one really making their move. Astralis do have a couple of smokes, a Molotov, great for post plants, a couple of flashes as well. This setup right now looks like it'll be an inside play, but obviously anything can happen. They could smoke either side of the bomb train outside. May just holding towards Ivy at this point. Less than a minute now. Starting to coordinate. You can see Glaive, the in-game leader, joining his star fragger. And they are positioning above the pop dog right now. They crouch to avoid any potential spam. You can see there was a few attempts there from NIP. The inside play looking likely, and this is going to be a bit of presence from Astralis. Not necessarily a fake, but just showing that there are players this side of the map, and a goosh as well towards Lekra, the follow-up. That is wonderful. How has he managed to pull that one off?
That's all the utility drops as well. I think got a smoke and a defuse kit, which might need to be picked up later on, but will they get a chance because the bomb is outside B at present. The wrap is here for Astralis. Rez has a decision to make. He's got a headshot to make as well. He does that, but he's the closest to get that kit. Does he go for it as they see the players streaming? And no, that's all going to be abandoned. So it will be a 10-second defuse if that comes in at all. Draken trying to do some more. Dupree taken out. One player by Oil. 4 versus 2 for Ninja's Pajamas. So maybe the kit won't be needed after all. Zipex now. 1 versus 4. This might be too much to ask for the clutch minister. 2 players holding his angle. He's got a pop flash play. Again, there's no kit just yet. Goes for the player defusing the bomb, won't hit the mark, and that is the round for Ninjas in Pajamas.
Interesting. Astralis there, they get the opening pick, they go for the inside split via the backtracks and CT spawn. Look at this follow-up. So he gets the gooch, and then as soon as he hits it, the Molotov finishes him off. That's so good. But that's the only kill they get. Rez looking sharp, Draken holding towards inside. The bomb is planted, but Astralis actually only get the 1 frag. That's kind of insane.
It tells me that they just want to have some fun. Because that's like a round where like no one really thinks that it's a great round, but it's a fun round. It's like kind of cool to try to make it work.
Oh, there's a Silence M4, 2 of them. Forest and Rez bringing them out. So just to go over that one, this is a full eco. The M4A1S now has 25 bullets and 75 in reserve, meaning you can actually go for some spams now. It's more of a viable weapon. Before, you had 20 in the clip and 40 in reserve, which meant if you went for 1 spam for a smoke, you're pretty hamstrung for the rest of the round. You had to be very conservative with your bullets. Made the gun almost redundant in the game. Forest was one of the only few pros using it. I think we'll see a few more now. So that's exciting. It's an iconic weapon, and it kicks things off in style here in round number 2.
Forest leading by example with the silenced M4. Hot Rod's always good. Lekra gets his bell rung. Not having the greatest time around Ivy at the moment. In the pistol round in this one as well. But they still have control. He can fall back from middle train or from where Rez is. You can have off angles towards the Ivy position. You can see where he is on the radar, number 6. There he is. The bomb, meanwhile, going towards the B-bomb site. No one is close to Pop Dog at the moment, so I don't think this will be heard by Ninjas in Pajamas. They're moving towards Ivy and away from main, trying to use distance, but this will be a nasty surprise. Let's get right ready for it. 1 player challenging him on the lower area, but there's only 2 left. The grenade is sailing through. No kill. There may be a plant after all, so some bonus money for Astralis. Now they look to do some more damage. Just 1 player taken out. Get right, eliminated. Lekro maybe can switch out for that scout. And 2-0 Ninjas in Pajamas.
Do you remember we had that rule? We could change our predictions after 5
rounds
in.
It's still in effect. You want to change your prediction?
I don't know, man.
Well, you get I'm giving you 1 more round to make your mind up.
1 more? But it was fine.
With the new system, the new update, it's changed as well. So you get 3 rounds to change your opinion.
3.5 rounds.
Nope. I'm the boss. I'm the boss here, the
3
host.
rounds and 3 quarters.
I'm gonna say with Astralis getting those 2 bomb plants down there, they could have a real strong buy. You can see they've actually got like a grand left over on each player. Device doesn't go for the orb. He brings out the Krieg. He did tweet once. He wanted to be a full-time scope player, so maybe trying to bring that into full effect now. No orbs available on either side, but here we go. A nice approach towards the brown halls. Get right. As usual, dropping his smoke as soon as he detects a threat. He is alone, the anchor player at the B sites, but he does a very good job here, actually. And we'll see if Astralis want to focus on that area. It seems like they might do, all crouching towards inside. 5 players there. But as you can see, Lecro getting information towards Ivy. He's pushed all the way through, so they can start rotating players over surely to back up Get Right. Lecro's called it, and Get Right needs a bit of help. He's right at the back here. This is an open site, essentially, for Astralis right now.
In they go once again. Will they try to close the distance? They've got these deep smoke grenades. Get Right showing some presence on the other side, but as you can see, the distance has been closed towards Connector already. dupreeh in position, waiting for the right timing with his Molotov. Doesn't want to extinguish by the smoke. I think it has been, though. Or another one. Get Right up high, taken out by Device. dupreeh still close. Astralis on nuke as well. We've seen this. Multiple Molotovs after the facts, after the plants. Just containing the players in a choke point for a very long time. dupreeh forced away from a different incendiary. And now the charge comes in from Ninjas in Pyjamas. Man advantage for them. Glaive by the default spot. Takes one out. Magis doing work in the meantime. There's a player on the high ground, but the bomb is ticking quite a bit. And that's Rez coming in from the side. And it'll be Forrest to get both last kills. But Zipex. Actually, there's one man left. 2 seconds. He's got 2 smokes to deal with. Can he find the right angle? I don't think he can. Smoke diffused for Ninjas in Pyjamas. 3-0 for the Swedes.
Right, Dan, you changing your prediction?
No, I don't think I will. But, you know, I was just quickly thinking, you know, that economy change probably massively favors Astralis. Like, reduces the variance enormously.
Again, it's not being used this game, though.
No, I know.
Yeah.
But I was just
Okay,
thinking
yeah.
about it. I'm
No,
like,
I agree, yes.
Because every time there's like an economy change, I'm like, oh, Astralis will get better then.
Yeah, no,
So
well, the thing is,
it's-
yeah, it means there's less
variance.
variance. Yeah, the stronger team should be winning the games because they're not going to be potentially reset in a tragic way and have to recover.
Yeah.
More of what they want, more of the time.
Yeah.
And they're the best of using those tools. dupreeh with a lovely headshot around the main position. Today and yesterday, this area of train has been quite interesting to see aggression from counter-terrorist sides. It was mostly successful yesterday. dupreeh will, considering how early it is in this half, that headshot from dupreeh might deter Ninjas in Pyjamas from getting aggressive there in rounds to come. So that can be quite important in the long term, not just the short.
We apparently see flash assists in the top right now. Has anyone spotted that as of yet? So
I haven't seen it in the pro game. I saw it yesterday, but it should be something which is only in casual mode because it's too much information.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, it's a bit odd.
Because, yeah, it tells you that someone else is in a particular position, but I think depending on the player and where that player normally plays, especially on an Inferno, it could be a clue as to where there might be a hole on the other side of the map. So
Yeah,
that is information which shouldn't be shared.
For your own team, I think that's good, just so you can get some kudos from your teammates. Like, but the other team shouldn't be able to see it. I think that's a good compromise. Then everyone can feel like they contributed and doesn't give information away.
26 seconds. And it's 4-on-4. The bomb is now moving into the B-bomb site. There was an incendiary down, but they've had to wait it out, and now they're moving through or trying to, but again, it's a shooting gallery. The bomb has fallen. Draken trying to find the right timing. Somebody can watch the cross for the bomb plant. Device is trying to book it towards the A site, though, and this is not going to be a difficult task for Rez. Through the floor, and that will be the round. Magis Boy on the A bomb site. He can try to do some damage, but this will be one round with no bomb plant for Astralis. A max loss bonus, those bomb plants can be useful. Will guarantee you 4,200 if you lose. So there'll be a little light this particular round.
There's the flashbang icon.
Flash bong.
Flash bong. That's in a future update, the 420 update that's coming soon. It is going to be round 5 here, 1 AK, and first pick for Magis. That's the only gun they had, and it seems to be working out so far. Forrest goes down. A chance for them with these Deagles. They've got a couple of smokes and flashbangs as well. And they'll hold up and see if there's any sort of reaction. Well,
Ouch.
Magis isn't waiting for it. Takes down Lecro.
That's kind of a problem, isn't it? Now they have the numbers advantage, they can kind of start to swell. And Magis in that position, there should be utility to lock him down, and oh, that's actually a huge kill from Rez. However, the AK can be collected. At risk, though, if Rez decides to peek it. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? Another one. That's the punish of the AK collection. Back on the ground again. Hot potato, AK-47. This is fun. Oh. It's just teasing, just trolling. Whack-a-mole.
Hot potatoes, whack-a-moles. You've got
I'd
it all.
hope
Flash
so.
bongs.
Flash bongs. We've got everything.
Got the
here.
works.
2-on-2. The bomb is going to be planted again. Astralis keep getting this bomb down. It's why they can keep buying, but can they actually convert this one? Draken will give up the AWP and go back to the AWP here. Looks like NIP have this under control. It's just Zipex again. I say just. He is pretty good in these sort of rounds. Lovely movement there. Gets on the ladder. You hit jump right at the top. It does fling you off, and you can cause absolute chaos there. Lovely work.
Not as much as it did, Henry, though. You could get more speed before. I actually didn't like that change.
How much speed could you get?
Like you could swing off ladders really hard. Like if you strafed off, like for example on a good Cash used to be able to go up the ladder to catwalk.
Yeah.
And sort of just like
Oh, I know what you mean.
strafe off
Cat's
onto
by
the
yourself. Yeah.
And that's awesome. I love that stuff. That's great. But I like movement options. I think that's something that we should make sure we maintain in esports titles because there's a huge skill ceiling to it and it makes the game much more interesting.
You should tweet some those Quake videos of jump maps. You know, the music and stuff.
Every time I start a stream, I start with playing those movies for like 20 minutes.
No, you got to spam them on Twitter, man. You got to educate. You got to expose people
The good old days.
until it's an acquired taste.
A lot of times people are like, "What game is this?" It's Quake.
It's Quake World, man.
It's Quake.
Came out in 1996.
No, not
Still
even
killing
Quake
it.
12, but Quake 3. But Quake 3 came out in 1999.
I've got my Quake. Is it
1999,
Quake?
wow.
Was it Quake 3 Gold CD or something? Or was it Quake 4?
It wouldn't have been
I don't-
Quake 4.
I don't remember a gold edition Quake
Quake
4.
3. It was like a published CD. It was gold. I think it had like multiple games in it.
Oh,
I still got a CD at home
nice.
and my StarCraft.
Do you own a CD-ROM drive though?
Yeah, my PC
I
doesn't
do.
have
I've got
a CD-ROM
USB.
drive.
USB.
USB CD-ROM?
Yeah.
What?
CD burner, make your favorite mix tracks and stuff like that.
Is a USB CD-ROM as alien to you? You never had one?
No.
Really? Jesus, man. I'll
think-
buy you one.
I think the CDs are just dead in general. I think that's the problem.
Okay, I'm gonna get down a CD-ROM.
No, I really don't. I'd rather
Get them a
not.
floppy disk drive. That'll really.
That'd be cool. Because I used to play on the Commodore 64, the Amiga 500 plus all the time.
Yeah.
Nostalgia. Monkey Island,
Just hold
15,
the floppy
15
in his hand.
discs.
Those were the days.
15 discs. for Monkey
WinZip,
Island.
spanning a WinZip file across 5 discs, and disc number 3 or 4 would be like corrupted. You'd be like, God damn it!
Well, I'm glad we get to have these chats and these slow rounds because not much is going on right now. It is Device who's been hit up, but remember, they've got plenty of cash. There's maximum loss bonus still in full effect. Astralis yet to post around, but very early days here on Train. This is the pick of the Ninjas, and they're currently doing a great job as Lecro waits with the silenced M4, watching towards Ivy right now. Device low, he can't really lead the charge. He's hoping he can find a pick for his teammates, and that will be their cue to go. Molotov to protect the right, flashbang to check the left. We'll see if it works out. They start to run out of time here. Have to start committing. Well, they flashed each other. That's not good.
Still alive though. Lecro's going to be very key. He is sandwiched between a number of T players, but he won't get any kills. 12 seconds for this bomb to go down. Forrest's position is going to be very key. They basically can't plant the bomb unless they deal with Forrest. He's on the middle of the train. Is he going to get a frag though? The cover, but not a planter. The bomb has been planted. 2 versus 2. Now it's down to Device. 6 HP. He knows where one of these players is. Has his position been revealed? He's taken a lot of damage, so he might have an idea. Although looking at Get Right in the X-ray, it seems perhaps they don't. He has a chance to get the 1v1s. He can't scope in early because they'll know where he is. He has to use that element of surprise. Go for the quick scope. Repositioning, trying to read where they look. Oh no! Perfect
Nice.
molly from Get Right. The man
What?
knows it all. 6-0 for Ninjas in Pajamas.
Yeah.
Anyone want to change their predictions?
Yes, I said it's too late, Dan. I gave you 2 opportunities and you said no.
You said 8 rounds.
Did I? Oh, yes, you're right. Do you want to change it now? Go on, change it. I dare you. Yeah, you won't do it, will you?
I Omega Zip
You're not
drives for
believing.
Bougie.
Double down.
I had a lot of those.
I
Zip
didn't. I was
drive.
poor.
I always tried. I remember trying to download like whenever you used to play The Sims, you could download new items and had to transfer them from my dad's computer to my one with the zip drives. They were pretty good.
How much could they hold? Do you remember?
80 meg,
God damn it.
which was a godsend at the
That's
time.
colossal.
Yeah.
Great support setup. Draken and Get Right combining. And there's not much you can do about that. Not on this occasion. Sometimes it goes wrong. Not this time. Again, the NIP still getting aggressive towards that main position. Not 1, but 2 players here. Rez will trade the kill. Device looking to do the same. He's taken some damage, though. hasn't really had an answer back, but Magisk is using that as a distraction. He actioned in main. He can't get a second kill, but he's got a lot of information. He saw 2 of the 3 players, and Glaive is making inroads towards B while Device rotates the bomb.
I'm changing my prediction.
Okay, I'll let you. But you get 1 chance to change it. That's it. Remember, it's a best of 3.
Side plant, Device has been
Okay.
spotted. Glaive, did he find second play in the connector? Perhaps not. Get right, moving through. Moving past Oil now. He's got the cavalry on the way. Draken from the back. He knows Glaive was around here somewhere. They're looking for him. Seems to have given them the slip. He's moving all the way back. This is wasting a lot of time. They're convinced Glaive is over here, but no, he's next to the Device now. Moving forward, get right. He just couldn't find Glaive. Now he has been revealed. There's the first frag. I think Draken saw the second player as well, but time is running pretty damn low. Glaive can dance around this structure, and that should be the round. Quick hello. And again, doesn't need to fight to the death just yet. Waste a little more time. Guarantee the round. Take one in the face. But it will be the first round on the board for Astralis.
But all
Nice.
5 do go down. And remember, this is the old patch. So now, a lot of reset potential. They'll get $3,500 per player on the Astralis side. With the cash they'd already built up, there's still quite a decent buy there. But lose this 1 round, they could be in trouble. But luckily, the rounds have been so close. You can see there's been 5 diffusers in a 6-1 game. So yes, a lot of these have come down to the post-plant situations. NIP should buy whatever they can here because there's so much reset potential available. It's not too bad. An AWP, a Scouts, 2 rifles, 1 Deagle. That on a Deagle is pretty much a rifle in itself. As Draken holds towards Pop Dog, waiting for his chance to strike.
Oh,
and
no.
he really didn't take the moments of opportunity there. That's going to be Zipex with the first frag. A little bit help from Glaive as well. Rez fighting strongly. They've got 25 bullets in that M4 now. Brings it to a 3-on-2, but Electro has to do a lot of work here.
10 bullets in that thing. Ooh, doesn't work out. And NIP now in a very bad spot. Forest does have that scout, and 2 of the 3 players will die with 1 shot. And Forest is a very capable sniper, but it does not look like it's going to happen at this point. Perhaps a save is just the best call. Maybe you can find a better gun. It's very close, honestly. Very, very close on the outside. If Draken had hit just 1 of those shots, you actually feel like they have a very solid chance to hold that outside push. But you can see that it was like this very difficult spot where he knows 1 player gets past on the flashbang. He's waiting for the next 2 to pass. And he missed the key shot.
Yeah, he had 2 chances where he didn't pull the trigger. And then it was, he was too close. Too close for comfort.
James, do you want to change your prediction?
No, I don't. Again, Henry mentioned all the plants that we've had, but if you look at how much money NIP had after buying, basically no money. I think all those plants are indicative of, like, you've got to take some people out if you're planting the bomb that many times, even if you're losing the rounds. So it's finally paid off. The AWP save will be very key, and those odds have changed dramatically, haven't they?
They've swung in favor of NIP after 1 half.
Dramatically.
Bloody hell, these guys are keen,
I
aren't they?
blame Dan.
Wow. Yeah,
I blame
Dan's
Dan.
influencing.
He's responsible. Don't listen to Dan,
guys.
Pinnacle. You're going to lose loads of money.
Well,
Rich coming from you yesterday, James. I put £100 on that. Oh
Yeah,
God, it's gone wrong.
You guys
Look, man,
do need
I
to
picked
chill.
complexity yesterday. People are winning with me. That's all I'm saying.
It's 1 AWP up and pistols all around. Forrest has the AWP by virtue of the fact he has armor, so he'll be using that weapon. He's a very keen AWPer himself, so don't worry about that. We'll get right. He'll just have the USB dropped as Astralis starting to get their name on the board. A couple of rounds in a row. Should be 3 at this point as Rez. He'll take a lot of damage towards that connector. Bomb should be planted, no problem here. He's trying to get into their stride. Who would have thought Astralis could make a comeback, Dan?
Yeah.
Seemed impossible a few rounds ago at 6-0 down. People were changing their predictions, moving around, and all of a
Odds have been
sudden,
slashed.
they might end up losing the half 9-6. I'd love it if that happens. It's going to make me so happy. Just to see you squirm.
But you could also argue the fact that it went to so many post-plants that NIP won, so, so many retakes and post-plants that actually...
In a way, they did whatever the scoreline, they have won whatever happens.
No, I just said that that's like a indicator that if they actually can get to control their economy, then they're going to have a much easier time and they're going to be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then if the other round that the bomb goes down, they'll just retake it. It's fine, everything's
When it
fine.
rains, the floor gets wet.
Well, it's all good. Forest keeps the AWP. It's still early days here. Just to reiterate, this is no usual online game. This is day 4. This is what we'd call the grand final of week 1. Whoever wins this particular map will guarantee themselves a place in the finals happening in June over in London. Now, that means they are now free to do whatever they want. So the rest of their weeks, there's no commitment to the online play. They make it through, which is a massive benefit. That means you can focus more on working on your strats, and you'll be under the radar from other teams. It's very beneficial to win out in week 1 if you can. Rez will do his best to get this round in their favor. Nice shot towards Pop to kick things off, but Glaive answers back in due course. A lot of damage being done, though, to the Astralis side, but they're still alive and kicking here. Money a little bit tight on either side here. You see the Galil and a brilliant shot from Aegis there. Lekro's tried that a couple of times, and he's been punished for it as Draken tries to recover.
That peak was a bit faster. Who knows, but down to in and out, Get Right is alone, and that's the bad timing, isn't it? Started off so well for an IP in this round, but now they're going to have to save what they have. The bomb has been plantarized.
Looks like it'll be the 3rd round in a row where Ninjas in Pajamas are trying to hold on to this AWP, now in the hands of Draken instead of Forest, but...
Wait, Draken's 15 for 2. That's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean...
Considering he lost last 3 rounds.
He's back.
He's been working around the map.
Hello.
We noted the missed opportunities around the pop block, but he's been hitting a lot of opportunities elsewhere. Instrumental in the lead that NIP were afforded at the beginning of this game.
To be fair, that's 9 rounds in. He was at 15 kills. That is kind of wild. 15 kills in 1 half. Completely is pretty good. So there you have it. He will survive again. So he stays on 2 deaths here at least. Holds the AWP. His teammates can't really justify an investment here. His mages. This sounded like a brutal shot. See you, mate.
Satisfied.
Thanks for playing.
Those are the most satisfying ones, apart from a scout headshot.
You hearing those a lot, James?
I get my stats on.
Yeah, you hearing those
Absolutely,
shots?
absolutely. But I didn't play for 10 days, so I'm all over the place. More DM required.
All right. Well, we've got the Deagles, the CZs. Get Right. He's feeling... Oh my god, he's under. Maybe not. Not going to work out. Get Right will be removed. Astralis close the gap. Looks like another round will be going in their favor here. The 5-on-4 ensues, but Draken's still going with that AWP, and this could be a frag, but Glaive too efficient, aware of all the possibilities, and will hit into the 4-on-2. Draken, is he going to save the weapon again? He saved this orb like 4 rounds in a row now. Gonna have to do it once more.
Oh, ding! Press the bell to subscribe on YouTube. Ninjas in Pajamas, their lead has been brought down to 1. They're on the buy once more, despite losing the AWP. Another one will be purchased.
What are the Orcs? Oh, are in full force on that. I was expecting slightly more M4s. Lekro gave it a go. He tried to join Forest in the collab. He's like, mate, this isn't working out for me. I'm 1-4. Draken.
Oh, was that a wallbang?
Yeah.
Was it really?
Yep.
Oh god, he legit wasn't
it
it?
was. In the face. Through the wall, in the face. He's made his own... never mind. 3 players remain for Astralis, as they look to tie the score. How did they answer back to that? Device saw nothing, took everything.
Draken's just demolishing people. Oh, there we go. Dupree takes him down. So Astralis 3 against 4 now. They got plenty of utility, so they're going to be fine to enter a bomb site, whichever they choose. But Dupree's still looking for picks, which can actually be kind of smart, because sometimes when there's situations like this, you feel as a CT side, because there's so few Ts, you feel like, oh, I'm probably safer to go for more peaks in various spots because there's more space to move around. But if you have an AWPer on that T side still looking for those peaks, he might just find you as you move into one of those positions, like that, for example, over by camera. Rez with his shot, so does Dupree. Smoke goes out. Rez changes his angle. And now the call to the B-bomb site, perhaps, will hearken Astralis down the ramp.
It's incendiary. It's money. It's going to actually lead to a headshot from the AWP, though, but surely Get Right gets a couple of frags here. Absolutely so, and that should be the round. NIP is not fancying it, and he'll head towards the Pop Dog and fall back and save the AWP. But look at the cash they have built up. It will be not too bad for NIP in terms of the cost of the round. They only lose 2 frags, Rez and Get Right lucky to survive. No bomb planted, of course, and Dupree will throw over the AWP to Device, I'm sure, into the next round.
I like how the Asimov AWP there has the Kenny S sticker. That's cool.
Got to show respect for the goats, man.
Yeah. What's Kenny S doing these days?
About to win WESG, but looks of things.
Nice.
Cheeky little 800k. Why not?
Not bad.
It's all going weird over there. MIBR just lost to Wendigo in 2-1 of the quarterfinals. So, make of that what you will.
Hold the phone.
Well, let's see. Astralis are 2 rounds behind now. Another opportunity for them to reset Ninjas in Pyjamas. They had plenty of money in the hole, the Danes. Glaive taking some damage in the Pop Dog position. Not quite peeking the angle just yet. He will be the initial engager. The Vice is fishing for something, showing some presence around main. Looks like he will rotate elsewhere. Dupree is being taken out towards that main position, in fact. So, let's see. No one towards Ivy for Astralis just yet. Magisk has been waiting outside main with a grenade, as you can see. So it seems the intent is to split the A bomb site for now. There are 3 players in A for Ninjas in Pyjamas. Just waiting out Astralis. The invitations are open, the doors are open.
Wide open. We'll see what can be done here. Flashbang it towards Pop Dog. That's to be Forest following it in. Oh, real nice teamwork there. There's the flashbang assist from Lecro. That one is certainly deserved. As it granted Forest a free kill there. Smokes outside, 5 on 3. A little bit desperate now from Astralis, but you could see the confusion from Forest. Wasn't sure which side he'd be attacked from. It's up to Lecro and Draken over there, hitting most of their shots, it seems. There it is, both of them connect, and now just a Device looking to cause any sort of financial ruin he can. NIP confirmed the half victory. They go 8-5 up. And the last couple of rounds here, money's still very good for Astralis. They'll have enough for the final round as well, whatever happens. As they purchase up, they will have 9k there on ZipX. So they'll take a tactical timeout.
Ninjas in Pyjamas have had really good timing with grenades in the mid to late game. There have been multiple rounds where they have thrown a Molotov, a late Molotov on the B ramp, which has been absolutely perfect. At least 2 rounds where 3 people for Astralis were standing behind it, just waiting. The pop flash play into Pop Dog is another great example there. They've been really on point with the timing of their grenades, and that has certainly helped in the 8 rounds they've got against Astralis so far.
It's almost like they're going to win this best of 3.
Almost. We'll see. This is their map pick, of course, Dan.
I just want, you know, I'm just sick of predicting Astralis every time Astralis play, you know.
That's not a reason
It is.
not to pick them. And you did pick them, you just changed your mind.
I know,
So-
that's exactly.
Fraudulent.
When there was 6-0 up, no less. So I don't even get any high horse about this one, but I respect the efforts you're making. It is going to be round 14, of course. 8k in hand for Forest, and a slower approach here as the utility flies through. We saw this run boost from Guardian yesterday.
So very quickly, they threw the 2 Molotovs, and then Draken wallbang that spot, which is the only place left unburned.
That's
so
cool.
that's actually kind of a setup for that.
Yeah,
It's pretty cool.
trying to bait them into it.
That's so cool. Didn't work though.
Didn't work, but nice try.
It looks pretty. Pop Dog is there now for Astralis. Nice take of that position away from Mr. Rez, who can be quite annoying over there. Glaive harassing behind the Pop Dog smoke, and Dupree making his way through all of Meister. Things starting to get a little bit heated now for NIP's defense on A, because the only person out there is going to be Forest, and he is fighting here. Dupree's not going for the push, and, well, doesn't need to. Waiting, and Forest will appear. This looks very bad now for NIP. They're all stuck around connector.
40 seconds on the clock. Numbers even for a while, but Draken will change that to the advantage of Ninjas in Pyjamas. Lecro ready to stop a bomb plant attempt. 30 seconds on the clock. Device coming in from the back, scoped in already to his advantage. Great adjustment, fast shot from Device. And now they can try to plant the bomb. Smoking off the choke point. We've got Draken coming in from the back, and Device is at risk. He seems to be aware, though. Seems to know that Draken is there. Moving over towards the IV position is Draken. Get right, taking device down in the meantime. Zepex has the info, but can he get around the corner in time? Does he have the info? Sees nothing at Old Bomb. Does he consider IV position?
Here he comes, the Dragon, hunting for his prey. AWP, not the most ideal weapon for this clutch against Zepex. It looks like he is out-positioned him perfectly, checking every nook and cranny, but he is running out of time, has to start making noise, and Zepex can't believe his luck!
Oh!
He won't win the round, but that's a hell of a shot. He saves the orb once again. 21 kills to his name, and he does...
4 deaths.
Yeah, that's nuts, isn't it?
That is nuts.
21 and 4. It's great to see him posting good numbers. I know he was struggling a lot with the mental aspect of the game last year after receiving such a bad rap online. Couldn't catch a break every game. He felt like he was ready for it. Just didn't work out for him. Now he seems like he's ready to show his own individual level with less pressure. He's not a full-time member. And it's looking good. But Astralis also starting to warm up for this one quite nicely. A missed shot from Device. Narrowly.
It is what James was talking about yesterday about the Draken being this X factor, and so far that's proven to be the case. He's doing so much damage consistently to the economy, and Rez picks up one. What was that? Oh, that's towards. So NIP are great with this. NIP are very active at taking away T main, and it's a really important thing to do because against any T side worth their salt, they have to try to retake that later in the round. That's beautiful. Finishing off the Pop Dog players as they peek to try to punish the exit from T main of the CTs. And NIP have absolutely blitzed this round. There's no way, surely, that Astralis can bring themselves back into this. That said, Device and Magisk will be left. Magisk taking 1 down, but now down to Device to finish off the remainder, which was 4, now 3. Using the smoke to create some space, the ladder also to get more information. But Draken, it's just so fitting that he should be the one to get the final frag at the first half.
A great half of Counter-Strike played there. We almost played it down the middle at 9-6. Impressive stuff from Astralis to bring it right back from a 6-0 deficit. We'll see if they have anything more left in the tank after this break. Do not go anywhere. Welcome back. Week 1 grand final here between NIP and Astralis. This is the first map. 9-6 for the Ninjas so far, but Astralis, they're no strangers to a CT side on train. Watch out for them. The CZ has been purchased by Glaive, presumably going to be either Pop Dog or towards that lower ramp. It's Dupree with one hell of a shot. He shuts down Forest very quickly as they rush towards inside. Oh my goodness, it's a bloodbath. I can't even get any hype built up there. It's just all done in 5 seconds.
To summarize, headshots.
Shots everywhere. No one fires a bullet back. Goodbye. Okay, I didn't even get a chance to mention the setup, the grenades. It's just done. See you later.
Well, it's just going to make it all the more sweet now when NIP turn it around.
Oh, exactly. That's what I'm excited for.
It's
if
really
that's a sign of things to come,
it's
yeah.
just the perfect narrative that you could have asked for. All right, so just blocks for now. Magus. Not going to be going up that ladder anytime soon. Some piranhas running around at the top, swimming around.
Running piranhas.
Yeah, I feel like that it's almost there.
Some kind of Resident Evil
something
piranha.
Yeah.
Zombie piranhas with growing legs.
Because one piranhas, that's no problem.
Who knows, man? If you just got a bunch of piranhas on 2 different sides of the world, one may end up growing legs eventually. It's evolution for you.
Well, they wouldn't live for the time it takes evolution to occur, would they? These 2 groups you're talking about.
Well, they would breed, wouldn't they?
Sure.
I'm not saying that one fish is going to age and then grow legs.
3 million years potentially.
Exactly.
Sure. Okay. All right.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
Nothing's wrong with that. I'm just saying the way you said it is like you just put 2 schools of piranhas on either side of the world. One of them might grow legs.
They might.
You need to watch that Pearl Jam video.
Not in 10 minutes, Henry.
Do the evolution, baby.
There's plenty of time before we all die from heat death.
That's true. I've accepted that. It's all going to be fine. Anyway, where were we? Counter-Strike, that's the one. And Device, he is not messing around, but Rez very quickly with the AK to open things up. 4-on-4, damage done. They're going for a fast approach here as Device continues to find kill after kill. Bomb will be planted, a chance in the post-plant situation. But look at this flank Mages. Really going to shut them down with this one, I think.
Play for the boost over the top as well, and things might get a bit sticky now. For NIP, Lecro will respond. Draken weakened already, goes down now up to Lecro. He's just got players surrounding him every single side. That's not bad. Turns around to the flank, and he got a clean 1v1 there. He had to find 3 of them. Yeah. He was doing the right thing, but hitting the shots is the hard part, and it will be a defuse coming in for Astralis. But they do lose 3 players, and the bomb, of course, going down for NIP will be a welcome sight, a boon to the economy for them to be able to keep the pressure on in these following rounds before the full buys come in. But there it is, 9-9. Astralis have tied things up off the back of a win on the pistol rounds, much like NIP did.
Much like it, indeed. Remember, NIP started with a 6-0 lead here on train.
They go for the full buy.
They will. They'll force it. You can see they got 3 smokes and a flash. That really isn't ideal on train. We'll see if they can do anything with it.
One flashbang to rule them all.
Yeah, there has to be one hell of a flash.
Yeah, all the assists. I wonder when we're going to see like one flashbang assist for just like 5-man spray down on an anti-eco or something.
It's coming.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
I think it's a great spectator feature. Just shouldn't be in the game, right? Yeah. That's a nice idea. Because HLTV have had that for a while on their scoreboard, right? Yeah. And so the information's obviously there, and I think they just maybe dropped the ball a little bit on the implication.
I think it is good for Mages and so on, because in casual Counter-Strike, no one flashes for anyone. Yeah. People don't even understand the concepts for the longest time. So everybody's just want to do their own little YouTube trick and then die. So it's good in that sense. Anyway, Magisk has been flanking through the IV position, which is allowing more players to rotate towards B, as depicted by the observer Sliggy, or in-game director, excuse me. Gets very angry about these things. Glaive with a 2-man spray down, and this could be an easy trade for Zipex in the middle of B. 38 seconds for Rez to 1 versus 4, spotting 1 player. Okay, that's a nice tap, but there's a lot more to do. Can he get himself into a bomb planting situation? He can't. He can get himself decapitated, though, by the likes of Device.
You are absolutely right there. And Glaive, that's such nice positioning there. Just beneath the upper ramp. He can't be spotted from lower. You can see him. Oh, they don't even check it. They're so fixated on the connector position. He gets 2.5 kills. Rez, nice attempts, but ultimately has led them nowhere because it's a full eco. They won't be able to really do much of the damage they caused financially. They do bring out some deagles and armor, however. Remember, 4th stage now is maximum loss bonus if you lose the pistol. So that is $3,400 per player, so they can afford to invest quite a lot in deagle armor. A few smokes and flashbangs here or there. Waiting for the CT aggression to come in towards A main, which is very prevalent in today's game. Glaive, though, knowing the money's low, doesn't want to get stuck in there and risk giving away a rifle. If he does, even if he got 1-for-1, he gives away a potential weapon to the opposition. But dupreeh not messing around at all as Astralis look to increase their lead here. 11-9. As we look more and more comfortable here, Dan. Astralis really are digging their heels in. What do you think about that?
Yes, it's classic Astralis stuff. And, you know, it's...
yeah.
Yeah.
I even let you break the rules in
Bloody
this
hell,
one.
can we get this man a coffee?
So NIP in this round will actually have utility. In the previous buy round, we saw them sort of stretch it. What they wanted to do was to go for fast contact, get a fast plant on B. Nice, double peek comes in though, and that's going to take down Magis. And keeping the pace pretty high here. There's 2 players on Ivy here for the CTs. That leaves the front of the bomb site pretty open. Only dupreeh over there. So this could be a good opportunity to, whilst this attention is on Ivy, 2 players again distracted after one went down there already. It could be a great opportunity to start trying to burst through these positions, but you can see dupreeh's forwards here on T-main. It's a fantastic way to respond when you might expect the T's to abuse the fact that, again, you have 2 of your players occupied on Ivy previously. But NIP slow things down completely. Device pushing in front of the smoke. Knows how important this pick would be. Ooh, still gets it.
Absolutely menacing.
No
and that
trade.
is quite the way to turn things around. There is time for ninjas in pajamas, but they're light on personnel. On the play may have been heard at the Pop Dog ladder. So much difficulty to be had now by ninjas in pajamas. We've got a second player moving into the B bomb site. Device will join Zipex, who's up on the high ground. They are waiting patiently. Easy shot. That just leaves one player to try and cross to plant the bomb. But is he aware of Zipex on the high ground? He may have seen him now. Doesn't hit the mark on, however. Draken will fall. 4 players survive for Astralis. Looking comfortable now. Every round in this half so far has gone the way of Astralis.
Indeed, and money is a little bit tight considering no plant has come in the last couple. I can't believe they brought this round back. It was looking so good. And dupreeh, he plays that position a lot, and they were even aware of it. They're going for the trade, but he's too precise. Mows them down. It's a tactical timeout now for the Ninjas. Remember, a lot on the line in this game. If they do fall in this best of 3, they'll have to come back in the following week and play a few more games to get to this point. Only 1 team goes through each week. It's pretty brutal, but it's very entertaining, and the teams take it very seriously. We're seeing them actually really give it their all week. It's been a fantastic spectacle, I would say, as NIP will force what they can. There is enough for a pretty decent buy. There's going to be compromises. Whether they go for firepower or utility, we will see. Draken goes to the scouts. He's got 1 smoke to accompany him as his numbers start to slow right down here in the second half. Necro holding in his prime smoke position. He can also look for CT pushes towards Ivy, which is certainly happening. dupreeh finally silenced towards that pop dog position. That's the AK-47 to get right. Opening things up, and I'll use this opportunity to drop some smokes and flashbangs. So they might actually go for this as well as they come out of the pop dog ready to fight.
It's about the deathmatch mode now as Glaive plays around the smoke. Nice kills coming in from NIP, but again, Glaive playing around that smoke, and somehow Forrest, looking towards camera, looking towards the bomb train, does not check his flank, and that is a problem. Because now the advantage has swung heavily into the favor of Astralis. More health, and NIP need to find a way to get the bomb planted. And Glaive's in Pop Dog. That's a really strong position. He's got so much cover, he can see so much of the bomb sites, but he actually turns away at the wrong moment, and Lecro, the player with health, finds him. But Zipex, full health.
Oh, so close. I thought he was going to get the double kill potentially as well with the HE. That would have been wild.
Oh no, that would have been too
much. I really would have enjoyed it. But they still have a good chance here. But the HP so low against one of the smartest minds in all of Counter-Strike. He actually is heading towards Ivy as well. He's coming for you. He knows what you're up to. As he holds towards Hell, he couldn't be positioned better. If he waits for them here, he is a god. He's actually nailed it. I can't believe it. How does he do it every time? I don't even know. Like, he's either cheating or he's the world's smartest man. It's insane. Like, he's just owned it. That's so good. So Glaive set them up. He goes down and Zipx left. And he couldn't have been in a better position. There wasn't a better spot for him. How cool is that?
I don't understand. He
Amazing.
just knows. He read it so well. It's
He is
also
a
like
beast.
if they go inner, like, you know, he's so far away.
Yeah.
He's so far away.
He knows, man. You think you've outplayed him, but he knows you have, and he'll do the exact opposite. He's always inside your head.
Another one. Oh, that's nice.
It's really not going well now.
It's a warm apple. Glaive looking away just at the wrong time, but he'll get the kill regardless. There's a player on the sidewalk. Lecro entertaining for the meantime. While that flank comes in, that's the sidewalk player, but Zipex will take him out as well, leaving Forest to try and collect the bomb. 2 players watching it. He has a smoke to try and create some space. No kills for Forest, just a 1 for Rez. 14-9 for Astralis. Looking comfortable again every round so far in this half.
Every single one. 2 more will do it to close it out. Remember, it's Inferno next as well. And I think it's no bold statement at this point to say Astralis are the best Inferno team in the game at this stage.
Yeah.
We'll see whether they'll find the clean 2-0. They've got to go over this map first. No, by no means done yet. We'll see what happens here with the AWP of Draken. Remember, his numbers really have slowed down. He was at, what, 20 at round 13 or something?
21.
Not see much, yeah.
Yes. And I do feel like MAP have to win train
Oh dear.
to get to a third. We'll see if they can do anything.
We're 5 on 3.
But Astralis, yeah, this is the worst map as well to be like,
Yeah.
find yourself 3 on 5 just because you can't take position without utility or numbers.
Oh.
It's just impossible to do it against so many CTs, so many choke points. Need something pretty ridiculous to make that happen. See Rez trying to go for some ridiculous shots, but it's very, very hard. Out comes an aid, and Glaive chases him down. Now down to Draken, who is perhaps thinking about saving the AWP. And that's an unfortunate whiff. Ooh.
It's not looking good for him. Oh,
Oops.
you need to get at that ladder, son. Oh no.
Wait, what?
I don't even know where it could
How
kill
did
from.
he get
I think it through the sliver
Oh.
from E-Box. He just about saw him, could wallbang him as well. He tried to get up, fell down, and it's going to be map points. 6-0 up to 15-9 down. Well, looks like we might be done here. Still riding the coattails of maximum loss bonus. They haven't had a plant in 6 rounds, which suggests these rounds have not been very competitive.
Yeah.
Let's get a rush inside, I think, boys. When all else fails, rush B.
And in they go. Molotov will contain for a time. They are surrounded by smoke grenades, and that is a slaughter you don't see every day. What a way to finish the map. 16-9 for Astralis.